Hey there folks, and welcome back to System Talk. We're going to do something a little special today. Because you guys have been so supportive over the past couple months, as a result we've made it to over 50 videos. As a little thank you, I thought I'd make this a double feature episode. So today, instead of looking at one system, we'll be looking at two. And the two systems we're going to be reviewing will be the Tiber system and the Leir system. Alright, let's get started. The Tiber system is a small planetary system that is controlled by the Vanduul, with 2 planets orbiting a star. The Tiber system is located here in Vanduul space. It is known as Karathan by the Vanduul. The system is bordering the UEE and has had a history of violence and conflict as a result. The Vanduul are a violent and aggressive race that are governed by a small number of clans. These clans roam their system and kill anyone in their way. They do not strictly kill for the sake of killing, they just kill anybody that could possibly threaten or claim their resources. And rather than giving people or factions the benefit of the doubt when entering their systems, they will quickly hunt and kill them in protection of their resources and their clans. The Tiber system has been a known staging area for Vanduul raids on UEE territory, trade routes, and systems. The UEE has made numerous attempts to quell and stifle raids in the UEE territory by pushing into the Tiber system and engaging warships and bombing staging bases in the system. As a result, many Vanduul and UEE ships were lost in the system, giving it the nickname the Grinder by UEE forces. The 2 planets in the Tiber system are designated Tiber 1 and Tiber 2. Little is known about Tiber 1 other than that the Vanduuls are attempting to mine the core of the planet for valuable minerals and metals. It is also speculated that these resources will be used to replenish Vanduul warships lost in the fights with the UEE. Also, Tiber 1 is still used, on occasion, as a staging area for Vanduul raiders. Tiber 2 is a rocky world with little to no population that is known as the Tomb by the UEE because of the countless thousands of derelict and destroyed ships that cover the surface. The ships on the surface are a result of countless battles and UEE bombings of the surface. Every skirmish, new ships are destroyed and add to the surface of this scarred world. And as far as trading goes in this system, there isn't much opportunity for it, as the Vanduuls will blow your ship out of the sky if they saw it approaching their planet. That being said, there still should be some opportunity for making money in this system. Tiber 2 has an incredibly large amount of derelict salvageable ships and components on the surface, so if you're a salvager that is brave or stupid enough to try it, there could be plenty of opportunity for great salvage if you don't die in the process. And if you somehow manage to make it work, you can make plenty of profit, as most sane people won't be willing to do salvaging operations in such a hostile environment. Another way to make money is through a very specialized and dangerous way. If you gather your squad, you might be able to take on Vanduul patrols, attack them, and attempt to capture their ships. This is extremely risky and dangerous, however, it would be incredibly profitable if you could manage to pull it off. As we know, the Vanduul Scythe is an extremely rare and expensive ship, and it has been stated by RSI that it will no longer be for sale, and in-game, the only way to fly one is by capturing it. Couple that with the fact that the ship is in high demand, one could expect to make a lot of money from selling them. No doubt we'll see ill-prepared people try to capture them and fail, but we'll have to wait and see how the combat system is and how capturing ships is implemented before we can determine for certain how easy it will be to capture Vanduul ships. Also, if you're a mercenary, you might be able to make some money in this system as well. The salvagers that run missions in this system may hire mercenaries for protection against Vanduul raids. In addition, mercenaries may be hired to assist in the capture of Vanduul craft as well. Both jobs would most likely pay very well because they are incredibly dangerous. The second system we're going to take a look at is the Leir system. The Leir system consists of 3 rocky body planets and is located here. It's on the edge of UEE, Vanduul, and Banu space. Leir 1 and 3 have little available information about them other than they are not terraformed, and they both have large mines that produce heavy metal, graphite, and crystals. Because they are not terraformed, they require constant deliveries of machinery, oxygen, food, and disposable goods. However, Leir 2 is a different story. Leir 2, or Maya, was originally founded and terraformed as a corporate planet. However, a group of cultists rose to power and overthrew the standing government on Maya. Rather than retake the planet, the corporate backers of the planet decided to leave, assuming that the cultists in control would collapse in on themselves. That didn't happen. The cultist group stabilized and grew into a thriving society. The cultists ultimately called themselves the Outsiders. The Outsiders, as a part of their cultist belief, despise the UEE and refuse to import any goods from out of system. Despite their feeling of resent towards the UEE, they allow traders to come and trade with them. Luxury goods produced on Maya are its main export. The Outsiders also operate a large military force with top-of-the-line ships that protect the space around Leir 2. Now, onto the analysis. Trading in this system will have an interesting dynamic. In both Leir 1 and 3, there will be plenty of opportunity to import goods. One can expect to make a reasonable profit from importing goods out of system, as this is a lawless system and pirates may be present. Also, the distance from core worlds and the proximity to Vanduul space may drive off less hardy merchants, in turn increasing your potential for profit. As well as exporting goods may be a way to make money on Leir 1 and 3. They produce graphite and heavy metals in their raw state. One can expect to make some money exporting it. However, exporting the higher value crystals would most likely net you a higher profit. Now, onto Maya. As we know, the people on Leir 2 will not import any out-of-system goods. However, they will import goods from the Leir system. There may be a little bit of demand to import raw goods from Leir 1 and 3. However, the profit on these items most likely won't be high, as the distance isn't that far and the demand isn't that large. However, exporting goods on Maya could net a large profit. The luxury goods produced on Maya would most likely have a large profit margin. In addition, like before, some traders won't want to trade in this system due to its lawless nature and proximity to the Vanduul. There is also known to be a black market presence on Maya that deals heavily in luxury goods, so smugglers and pirates alike can buy and sell luxury goods here. Speaking of pirates, it should be fairly easy to pirate trade routes in this system. The local militia force around Maya is the only police force in this region. Most conflicts for pirates will most likely be competition from other pirates, and perhaps even the occasional Vanduul raiding party. However, a good pirate should be able to make some money in this system. Mercenaries should also be able to find work protecting trade routes and hunting down pirates. Because of the lack of police forces on Leir 1 and 3, mercenaries may have a high demand in this system, giving them a large margin for profits. Well, that's going to be it for this episode and analysis. If you have any questions, comments, or remarks, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. As always, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.